What's going on YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic reviews. And in this video, we're going to talk about Aquaman issue number 11. This one is written by Jeremy Adams and Nimitz Malavia. And yes, this is part of the DCKO event. This came out like 2 or so weeks ago. I never got around to talking about it. So I'm like, okay, if I'm going to go through all the DCKO stuff, I might as well just add this one too. Now, I don't really read current Aquaman stuff. I've read a few Aquaman issues over the years, but I'm not like this big, huge, like, expert on it. Like, I'm aware of a lot of the characters. Like, I know them from, like, I know Jackson, I know Mera. I didn't realize they had a daughter going on right now that was aged up, so I'm a little out of loop on this thing. I'm just judging this purely more so as a DCKO tie-in, and with my little knowledge of Arthur Curry and his family. But I do like Jeremy Adams as a writer. I really enjoyed his run on Flash. He also wrote the Super Sons movie, so I do generally enjoy his kind of family approach to a lot of things. Like, he goes in there and he kind of cleans up titles and before DC kind of throws them on something else. So, but overall consensus, this is a pretty decent tie-in. It's so basically you have the Aquaman family. I think they call them the Justice League Blue. You have Titanus, and you also have like Mera. You have their daughter, and you have various other people. So basically in the Pacific Ocean, various parademons that are attacking from underground. Now, the parademons here in the art style makes the stakes not feel as threatening. This feels a little bit more kid-friendly and tee-hee-ha-ha kind of vibes to it. But Aquaman really gets to showcase a lot of his power in this issue, and I thought that was kind of the coolest aspect of it. And then, of course, you have one of the Wonder Twins, I think so, who kind of, there's a funny moment where the parademons just kind of look at him and they just kind of knock each other out. This is a very kid-friendly comic book, especially compared to the other stuff with DCKO. Like, this just doesn't feel as much as the weight and stakes of it. Again, that I think has to do with the art style. It's definitely going for a more lighthearted approach to things. Mera also goes to the place of rebirth where she comes across King Nereus, and then of course they go back towards the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and Aquaman sees that the parademons are basically trying to craft a furnace by igniting all the molten lava to make Earth terraform the planet into more like Apocalypse. And so the Justice League Blue, or whatever they call themselves, are trying to fight these parademons off, and Aquaman gets to showcase his power, the way he controls the water and everything like that. It just makes him look like a pure, like, badass, and his daughter's all there, and a few others are there kind of cheering him on in the process. So there's some cool stuff in there, and that's basically just kind of it, what happens. Like, he gets ready for the DCKO thing. But this issue definitely showcases Aquaman's strength. It talks a little bit about how he lost years with his daughter. It seems to be the case with a lot of DC parents, I'm noticing. Let's go over it. Like, John Kent aged up. They lost like 7 years with him. Leanne Harper aged up. I mean, Jai and Ira were kind of lost in time and then kind of aged up a bit. And there's even Batman, when he met Damian, was like 10 years old, so lost time there. Aquaman's daughter lost a lot of time there. I just, if you have kids, get ready to lose time with them. I guess that's the main takeaway I have with a lot of stuff here. But again, this is a nice little tie-in, kind of showcases what the parademons are doing by terraforming the planet, and showcases a lot of Aquaman's strengths as he gets ready to embark in the big epic DCKO tournament. And it'd be kind of cool to see like how far Aquaman will go with it. I still think Superman should be the one to win it all because, well, it's Superman. If you're going to have anybody face off against Darkseid, you want the big guns, and it's just got to be Superman. This year's the summer of Superman. He's the focal point of DC. If anybody's going to take down Darkseid, it's got to be Superman. That's at least my takeaway with it. But all things considered, this is a pretty decent tie-in. Artwork, like I said, looks nice, but because of the style and all that, it kind of makes the stakes feel kind of less, because it feels a little bit more goofy, kid-friendly. Like, the parademons don't look all that threatening. They just look like weird little bug-like creatures or whatever. I mean, I guess they kind of are in some ways, but they don't really look as intimidating. Like, does that look like a parademon to you, like a really intimidating thing? I don't think so. Like, I like the parademons to look a little bit scarier, but for the kind of more lighthearted feel of this style, if you're looking for something like that, then, you know, I'm sure this will be for you. But I don't know. I haven't really been reading Aquaman, so I'm a little out of the loop on a lot of stuff that's happening, but I can kind of pick up things, and because this is a DCKO event, and I know a little bit about, you know, Aquaman and some of his characters surrounding that, at least enough for a broad knowledge sense to kind of get what's happening. But, you know, a lot of the other details I'm kind of a little, you know, not as knowledgeable in. Although maybe I should go back and try and read some of this stuff and kind of be more in tune with what Jeremy Adams is doing. Because like I said, I like Jeremy Adams as a writer, because I think he did Green Lantern, then he moved on to Flash, then he moved on to this one. So I'm curious to see where he ends up going next. He might take over Batman or something at some point. I don't know. But yeah, so pretty decent issue, and be sure to check it out, I suppose. But anyways, what did you all think of it? Post your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share with your friends, subscribe to your channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications, all the fun stuff. I got like 3 more comic books to catch up on, and then I will be all set from last week going into this week. So this is just a mad grind for me to try and get all this stuff done in time for the new comic books to release tomorrow. So hopefully that'll be some pretty entertaining stuff. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.